Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 6 of this Empress of Ireland tutorial. Today's focus is the ship's top deck details like tanks, some other things like vents, funnels, windows and some more windows. So there's plenty of details to do and we'll crack on with that now. So what we're going to do, we're going to fly over to the top of the ship's wheelhouse and we're going to start with some detailing up there. So up on top of the wheelhouse, excuse me, up onto the front of the wheelhouse. And we're going to go to the 11th block back on the wood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to build a flat building basically. So it's 5 wide stairs. So it's stairs 5 wide. So that's 5 wide like that. Centre block and 2 either side like so. And then the sides are 2. So it's 1 stair and stair back. Same the other side. Stairs and stairs and then stairs across like so. And then fill it in with white blocks like so. So there we are. That's, I don't know what it is, but it's a flat platform which goes on top of the bridge like so, and it's basically that. So it's 5 wide, sides are 2, and then fill it in like that. And then we're going to leave a 3 block gap behind that. So on the centre block, a 3 block gap, 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block we're going to build a sort of pyramid. So I'm just trying to work out which way this goes. It's 7 wide, and the sides are 3. So if we build it with the stairs, so centre block and then 3 either side like so, so it's 7 wide like that, and the sides are 3, so 1, 2, 3. Same the other side, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then across the back like so, and then we add blocks in the middle like so, and then we add stairs again to build the pyramid up. So it's sort of a skylight if you like, but more basic. So we can try and just straighten off these corners like so. There we are. So that's the pyramid thing added there, and it should look something like that. So what we're going to do now is go back to the centre point of the point between the flat building and the pyramid, so basically the 3 block gap between each, and we're going to go 4 out to the side. So there's the centre block between the 2, and we're going to go to the 4th block out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out that way, add a block, and then back to the centre, and 1, 2, 3, 4 out that way. So it's like so. So you've got 2 blocks, 4 blocks out like so, and these are the vents. So we're going to build them as a cross, like so, and then the back are 2 high, or 3 high basically, 3 high, and then a block in the middle there, and then we add stairs, stairs, and stairs, plus a block in the middle and stairs on the centre. So it's the same process as the other vents as we've done previously. So that's the stairs like the vents like so, and then 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward like so, and then 1 underneath there. And then with the stairs you just add stairs underneath to create the curve of the vent. And there we go. So there's the first vent like so, and it looks something like that. Looks like a large upended toilet like so. So we do the same the other side. So I build our cross at the bottom, cross for the bottom there, and then the back end we go up 2, 2, and 2, plus 2 in the centre there, like so. And then on the back we go stairs, 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 and stairs on the top, like so. And then at the front we go 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward, and 2 forward, plus 1 underneath there. And then we add the stairs underneath and the top to create the round section. Like so, and there we are, there's the vents done. So it should look something like that. Don't look too bad, do it? Right, so that's that little jobby done. So I'm just trying to work out what to do now. So we're going to go to the back of the pyramid again now. So we've done all the section here. Go to the back of the pyramid, and we're going to leave a 3 block gap back. So 1, 2, 3, like so. That's a 3 block gap. And I put a yellow, red block there to mark that centre point. So it's 3 back, and then we go 4 out. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, and then we add a line of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 back, like so. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4 out, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then we can remove the centre. And these are 2 supports for a large tank, basically a large sort of vessel. So what we're going to do, we're going to build. I'm trying to work out how to do this. So put stairs in, and we're going to put the stairs upside down. So, oh damn it, done damage. So we'll just put the stairs in upside down like so, like that, and then on top like so. So basically it makes it into a cross. So you've got 4 stair blocks to make it a cross. So this is sort of the cylinder basically for the tank sort of thing. So we're going to build this cylinder thing all the way across to the other support, and then it should look even weirder than it already is. So that's one side, and then we'll do the other side. And there we go. That's the I suppose it's a tank, a fuel. I don't think it's a fuel tank, but maybe it's a steam tank, or I don't really know what it's for, but it's a tank nonetheless, or a vessel. I don't know. But that is that thing done there, and it should look something like that. Now, what we're going to do now is go to the back wall of the ship's wheelhouse, and you've got this wall here along the back. With between the stairs, it should be, in theory, 11 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 wide between the 2 sets of stairs. Now we're going to build this wall up, build it up by 2 more blocks. So we're going to build it 2 blocks high, like so. So it looks something like that. You've got a 2 block high wall there, and then on top of that, using quartz blocks or quartz slabs, sorry, you're going to build an overhang by 2. So it goes 1 on top plus 1 over. 1 on top plus 1 over, like so. So just build that like so, and it should look something like that. So you've got this sort of a weather cover basically. So when you're walking along here, you've got an overhang above. So that is that little jobby done there. So it should look something like that. That's the theory anyway. I mean, I've probably not explained it very well, but you know, these things go like that. So what we're going to do now is to add the handrail. So we'll go from the stairs on the back and just add handrails all the way around the back of the ship's wheelhouse, and around the front, of course, all the way around, across the top of the bridge, and then down the other side. And there we go. That's pretty much all the detail done for the ship's wheelhouse. There's nothing really more to add there, and it don't look too bad, do it? So what we're going to do now is add one more vent. This is a small vent, by the way, and it's going to go on the ship's, I suppose it goes on the bridge wing basically. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for the back wall of the bridge wing. So I'm on the left hand side here, and you've got this back wall here of the ship's bridge wing, and what we're going to do, we're going to count on the wood, say 4 blocks, I'll say 3 blocks actually. So 1, 2, 3. And actually on the 4th, yeah, make it 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we build the vent. Build it 1 centre block, and then 1 either side and 1 back, and then build it 3 high, and then 1 high on the back, and then stairs, and then a block, like so. So it's sort of shaped like that. And I think on the prototype I had it facing backwards, but it's up to you which way you want to face it. I mean, it's easy to adjust. If you want to make it face backwards, we can just remove the top block and the stairs, and then the back blocks, and then we can put them on the front, and then stairs facing the other way, and then a block there, like so. So it's up to you which way you want to have it facing, but you know, it's up to you what you want to do. So that's that one. So do the same the other side now. So go to the other bridge wing and the back wall here, count 4 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Centre block, 1 to the side, 1 to the other side, 1 to the back, and then 2 up and 1 up, stairs, and then another block there. So that's facing backwards as well. So that's the 2 bridge wing vents, and it should look something like that. And they don't look too bad, in my opinion. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, just read my notes and work out what to do, so bear with me. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the middle deck house now, so, or the deck house behind the ship's wheelhouse. So we'll leave the wheelhouse and go to the deck house here. And behind the pyramid on the top there, or skylight, whichever you want to call it, we're going to leave a 4 block gap from the back wall. So from the back centre, we'll leave a 4 block gap, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put a centre block, and we're going to leave a 1 block out. So I'm going to put a white block there and a white block there, and then remove the red block in the middle. So we've got 2 blocks either side like that, and we're going to build 2 small tanks basically. I don't really know what they actually are, but I'm going to go over to the prototype, so you can sort of get an idea of what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm going to fly over here, and we've got these things basically. They're sort of like the large tanks that we saw on top of the ship's wheelhouse, but they're sort of scaled back to sort of 4 block corners, stairs, and then a block in the line of blocks in the middle. So yeah, we'll go with what we got there. So I'm going to fly back over again now, and then I shall try and explain it as we go along. So we're going to work on the left block, and we're going to leave a 2 block gap, so 1, 2, and on the third block add a block, and then 2 block gap back, or 1 block gap back, like so, and same again there. So there we are. That's one side, and then we'll do the other one. So 1 block back, and then 2 blocks out, like so. And it should look something like that. And then we put stairs on each corner block, and the same on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we connect them all up in the middle, like so. That's one there, and then do the other one here, like so. And if you want to, you can join them together in the middle to create one large thing, or have 2 separate, like so. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I mean, they're so basic and so simple, and I don't know what they are, but you know, they're there. So that's that little jobby done there. And then, as before, like with the wheelhouse, we can add the handrails around the edge, and then we can completely forget about this whole section ever existed, because like I say, I really don't know what those things are, but they're on the photographs and the models and things like that. But we should just go with what we have. And just add the handrails there, and there we go. That's that little job done, and we're going to leave it at that. So yeah, not too bad. Right, so what we're going to do now is go from this middle deck house, and we're going to go to the shed here, which is, I say it's the 3rd deck house, but it's this thing. And what we're going to do is go 4 back. I don't think we can go 4 back, but we'll go a 4 block gap anyway. So from the back wall, from this shed, we're going to leave a 4 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, we'll put a centre block, and we're going to build another tank, like on top of the ship's wheelhouse. It's going to be a large thing of that, and then we leave a go 3rd block out. So go 3 blocks out from the centre. So 1, 2, 3, and then we build a line of, I think it's a line of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Same the other side. 3rd block out. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then, as before, we build the stairs. So I build a cylinder of stairs, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. So there we are. There's our cylinder sort of thing of stairs, and then we just build that all the way across to the other side, and try and do it without creating too many obstacles. We've got odd shaped stairs like so, and then we just build across the other side, and do the same on the back. And there we go, and that's that tank done. That remove middle block, and it should look something like that. And I think that's most of the details done on the boat deck. There's still a bit more to go on in terms of funnels and lifeboats, but I'm not doing too bad. Excuse me. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out what to do next, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Right, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the ship's funnel. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the back end of the ship's wheelhouse and put in the first funnel. So back of the ship's wheelhouse, go to the centre block between the 2 stairs. So back wall here, 2 sets of stairs there, and the centre line is there. And we're going to leave a 4 block gap on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th block is where we build. So the funnel is going to be, well, I'm using yellow terracotta, so I put a centre block and then build the front of the funnel 3 wide, and then we want 2 out, 2 out, like so, and then 2 out, 2 out the other side, and then 2 back, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then curving back in, we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want 2 and 2. Same the other side, 2 back, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 in, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 and 2 plus 1 centre, like so. And that is the base of our first funnel. And then what we're going to do is leave a 29 block gap. So basically count 29 back over the top of the deck house here to the second funnel. So 29 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And on the 28th, no, on the 30th block, sorry, we start building again. So it's a 29 block gap. I did count it. And then we do the same again. So 3 wide, 2 out, 2 out, 2 out, 2 out, and then 2 back, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 in, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 2, 2 plus 1, and there we are. There's our 2 funnel bases, and they go right between, or either side basically, or front and back of the deck house there. So that's the 2 funnels in position. Now the design of the funnel, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build the funnels slanted, but the line between the black and the yellow will be straight, and then afterwards I will adjust it. So I shall go down to the centre of the funnel, and we're going to use the same design front to back of this design. So for the yellow we're going to build up 7, so on the centre we go up 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then behind that we want 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, like so. So that's the yellow. And then for the black we want 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. So that is the design that we're going to use, and you're going to do that, well, copy that same design onto each section of the funnel. So I shall point out where they go. So you're going to want on that point, and that point, and the front point there. So on the front blocks of the front sections there, like so. So you put the same design on those blocks, and then the same on the back. So on that point, there, and across the back end, like so. So you do that same design all the way around, basically. So I'm going to use copy paste to copy all the sections into position. So I shall just copy onto there, and then I shall paste all the way around. So paste. Yeah, I didn't copy it, did I? So use copy first. So copy, like so, and then I'll just paste it in all the sections. So paste there, and then there, and then there, and then on there. And as you can see, the first sections are in place, and then you just do the same across the back. So I do this section on the back here freehand, so it's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there we are, that's the back section of the outside edge. And then we just do the same across the back. So I shall use copy paste again. So I've got a copy from the back end here, copy, and then I'm going to paste it on each section at the back here. So paste there, and then the next section, next section, next section, and next section. So that's one side of the funnel done like so, and it should, when you're done with all sections in place, should look something like that in theory. So I should quickly go inside and fill in the gaps. So just fill in all the gaps between each section. I do apologise if I've done this a bit too quick, because funnels are a bit of an awkward design, but like I say, if you just use that same design that I'd started on the centre on each block of the section of the funnel, like I pointed out, and it should all look fine when it's all done. That's the theory anyway. You know, the difference between theory and reality is an awful lot, but we do get there in the end. So just fill in the gaps between each section. Like so, and there we are. That's one half of the funnel done, and it should look something like that. Now for the transition from the yellow to black, the ship does slant a little bit, so we're going to go to the top first and slant the black first. So what we're going to do, the first I'm trying to work out what it is. So the first 4 blocks of the top, so 1, 2, 3, 4 we leave, and then the next 5 we reduce them by 1 block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then the last 2 blocks, the last across the back, we drop by 2. So drop 2, drop 2, drop 2, drop 2, like so. And that is the funnel, the top of the funnel slanted like so. And then we go down to the next level, down to the top of the yellow. We try and do the same thing there. So we do the first 4 blocks of the yellow we leave. So 1, 2, 3, 4 we leave yellow, and then the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we replace with black, like so. And then the next rows across the back we reduce down to 2. So 1 there, and then the next row, and then the next row, like so. And it should sort of look something like that. So it's sort of slanted, like so, but you can adjust it if you want to. I mean, if you look at the prototype, it sort of varies, but I think what we'll do, we'll reduce, we'll put 1 yellow block back actually, and then it might look a bit better. There we go. It looks a bit better, so it's slanted a bit. So that is sort of one funnel done. I'm not explaining it very well, I know, but you know, these things are done like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I do the other side, because it's basically just copy it to the other side, but it's going to be a bit of a pain to do. So I shall do the other side, and then I'll do the other funnel as well. So this may take a few minutes, so I shall return when I'm done. So back in a moment. Right, that's the funnels done, and they should look something like that. And like I say, I do apologise for not explaining it too thoroughly, but you know, it's they're in place anyway. So as long as you've got the bases in place, you can sort of just design the funnels the way you want. I'm not given the full height of the funnels either, so maybe that's something I should do. So I shall just quickly do a quick measurement of the top, or of the height of the funnels anyway. So the height of the funnels are 32 blocks in total. That's the highest point. So 32 blocks tall are the funnels. So as long as you've got that dimension, you can sort of do your own thing with the funnels. Anyway, that's the funnels sort of in place. So what we're going to do now is add the ladders across the front. So we use I don't know, use stone or grey wool or whatever. What do I normally use? Grey wool. So across the along the centre of the front. So I add grey wool going down the centre of the funnel, centre of the yellow part anyway, right down to the bottom, like so. And then we'll add a ladder going up the grey, so start from the bottom and work our way up. So a ladder going up all the way, like so, and it should look something like that. And if you want to, you can add whistles. I don't know how the whistles look on this ship, so I've not added them, but you usually put a whistle at the top. So if you want, you can use a bit of yellow and sort of put a whistle like that, but it's up to you how you want to do it. So I'll just remove that, because oh shit, I've done the wrong thing. So I just replace the damage that I've just done, and there we go. But if you want to put a whistle at the top, you can, and it will look fine, but you know, it's up to you. And we'll do the same with the other funnel. We'll just add the grey line up the middle, like so, and then the ladder going up to the top, like so. And there we are, that's the ladders done, and they should look something like that. Now for the inside of the funnels, on the prototype I did put a grill across the top, but I don't know if the real ship had the grill or not, so it's up to you if you want to add this. But what I'll do, I'll start from the front of the first funnel and go 1 block down from the top and 1 block back, and we'll just add a line of grey across the middle, like so. Then leave a 1 block gap and 1 block down, put another grill across the centre, and then 1 block back again. Just basically just leave a block gap between each section, like so, and it will look fine, something like that. So there we are, there's the grill on the first one. Just do the same on the next one. 1 block down and 1 block back, so then 1 block down and 1 block back. It's basically just like a barbecue grill or something. It's up to you how you want to interpret this, but it should look, in theory, something like that. And that's the grills added to the top of the funnels, and the ship's silhouette is more or less done. So that is that little jobby done there. So what we're going to do now is just add windows. So we're going to go to the front walls of the ship's superstructure. So from the ship's wheelhouse, basically from the ship's wheelhouse underneath these front walls, there's going to be added windows. So we're going to start on the top one. So the first wall underneath the ship's wheelhouse, we're going to start here, and we're going to get glass, which is always handy. So glass and quartz slabs are what we need. So we're going to start from the centre of the top wall underneath the ship's wheelhouse, and we're going to go one to the side, and we're going to add a window there and a window there, like so. And then we're going to leave a 2-block gap and add 1, 2, and then 3 windows out to the side that way. And then the same 2-block gap, 1 window, 2 windows, 3 windows. So it's a 2-block gap between each window, apart from the centre ones. And then we add slabs to the top, like so. And it should look something like that. And there we are. There's the front windows on the top deck done. And then, like I said, they should look something like that. And you can remove the centre block if you want to, because, like I said, it's no longer needed at that point. So we can remove the top centre block there. And then we go down to the middle wall now, and we're going to add 7 windows. So I'm just trying to think how we do this. So we go to the centre block, and we don't need slabs for this one anymore. So we just add a single window. So a single window in the centre, and then 3 other sides. And once again, it's a 2-block gap. So 2-block gap, 1 window, 2-block gap, window, 2-block gap, window. So there we are. 3 that side, and do the same the other side. Window, window, and window. And there you go. That's those windows added there. And once again, remove the centre block, and it should look fine. So that is the that middle wall done. And then for the bottom wall, we do the same with we want 2 doors and then 5 windows. So we'll go from the centre, and we'll add our centre window, and then we add 2 other sides. So 2-block gap, window, 2-block gap, window, like so. And same the other side, 2-block gap, window, 2-block gap, window, like so. And then another 2-block gap, and we add a door. So we need our doors, we need a wood door. So we need a door there. And then same on the other side, 2-block gap for the last window, add a door, and there we go. And then we can remove that centre red block, and there we go. And that's the front windows done of the ship superstructure, or ship's superstructure. And they don't look too bad, do it? Yeah, so that's that. And now for the last sort of the last job for today, we're going to add the side windows on the bottom superstructure. So it's the bottom white wall of the side of the ship. So we're going to go, say from the corner here. So you got the corner, which is the first block going out to the side. Along the bottom here, we're going to count 2 blocks back. So 1, 2, and we add a window on the top of the black, like so. And then every 4th block, we add a window. So I'll do this side, and I'll probably copy it to the other side. So I'll just do this one side. So every 4th block, add a window. And it's not accurate to the real ship. I mean, if you've got deck plans and proper layout of the windows, then you can do your own thing. But I'm just doing this how I've done this on the prototype. So every 4th block, so you can see we just add a window going down the side. So it's a 3-block gap window, 3-block gap window, or like I say, every 4th block. And it should look all fine. And it doesn't matter if you miss a few, it's just even spacing, that's really what you need. Although, like I said, it's not accurate to the real ship. But you can interpret it however you want. And I keep screwing this up. I'm trying to rush through it, that's the problem. And there we go. There's the windows done down the side. And of course you can't see them very well, but they're there. And they don't look too bad. So I should quickly copy this to the other side, because it's not going to take too long. So copy from one line to the other, or one side to the other. It's basically the same design on both sides, just windows in a line going across. So let's just stand here and copy. And then I just paste it on the other side. And yep, there we go, there's the windows all added there. And it don't look too bad, do it? We've got most of everything done. I'm just going to look inside and see what we have. I think the deck is all laid out, so that's fine. I just I saw a black shadow. I thought it was the floor was missing, but it's fine. So there we are. That is the windows added there, and they don't look too bad, do it? So I think what we'll do, we'll leave it as it is for today, and we'll call it a day. So that is part 6 done. And so for part 7, which will be the last part, because there's not a huge amount to do now. So for part 7, it'll be the lifeboats, handrails, and brown trim, basically. and any other details that I've missed out, but I think we've got pretty much all we need to do done for today. So like I say, it's just the lifeboats, handrails, other trim details, and any other details like I say I've left out. So I think there's a few vents which need to be added. There's some pillars on the stern, I think, which need to be added, but I think apart from that everything's done. So I shall leave it as it is for part 6, and then I shall return in part 7 with everything I just mentioned. So like I say, this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in part 7. So bye for now.